Hi guys and welcome back to my channel. I'm Lynn and in this video I'll show you the most profitable and easiest trading strategy. And if you're new here and think the trading is too hard for you, it's wrong because my strategies are very simple, even for beginners. And now let's start our trading session. Go to my Telegram channel by the link below the video. To do this, open it in the app. Join the group and be sure to turn on notifications so you don't miss any useful information every day. Join my VIP group, just go to the dialog with me and write plus VIP. Today I will trade with this amount of $100. I choose this amount and let's see what comes of it. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my Telegram channel. You can find there a lot of useful information. Let's set up our workspace. The amount of deals will be $100. Deals time is 1 minute, therefore we include the minute time frame in candles. And these are my settings at the moment. We'll also trade on currency pairs. I choose this currency pairs for myself. They suit me perfectly. The payout percentage is above 70 everywhere. The payout percentage is, for example, if it's 83 and you place a bet on $100 and it comes in, then your profit will be $83. You can also trade with crypto, gold, silver, and so on. We'll trade currency pairs. So we'll also use two very cool indicators, momentum and parabolic. Let's start talking about them. I'll tell you about the first parabolic indicator. You can see it. Let me show you the settings first and I'll tell you then about it. The indicators we see it's recognizing the right moments when to close the current position and open the opposite one. At its core, the indicator is similar to a moving average, with the difference that it moves with the different acceleration. Let me explain. You see points here. When the chart intersects these points, the trend is changing. That's zoom. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and here there should have been 9, but since the chart went down, the 9th point intersected, and after the dots began to form above. Perhaps there will be a dot here, and when let's say a dot should appear here, then perhaps it will not appear because the chart will grow to such a value. So that's, for example, here's in simple terms. This indicator also shows the general trend. The points go up for an uptrend, down for a downtrend. Everything is easy, but this indicator is used for a more general picture. You see it plus minus at the same level. But here it still shows an upward trend. Also, each candle is adjusted in its own direction. What about the second indicator? This is the momentum indicator. You can copy the settings. In general, this indicator shows when volatility increases and when it decreases. This when the market moves from a trend to a sideways movement and vice versa. What does this mean? We have a downward trend, our red bars went down, then a short period of consolidation. We have small bars, that's these columns. There's no trend, then the trend is downward and the bars increase, I suggest. Switching to the first concept and start our trading session. And now we have switched to the first concept. Let's open up here and then begin our technical analysis of why we opened up. Let's figure it out. First, if we highlight the area of resistance and support, we see the support area has been reached. The market is turning in the opposite direction. That's why we open up. So what about the indicator? The first indicator is a general downward trend, but still the indicator is far from crossing. So this indicator does not show anything other than the general trend. Further, according to the second indicator, we see that we have some uncertainty. We have two small bars, then two large ones, and now small ones. That is, two large bars have formed at the moment. Let's see for it. And 2 seconds left until the end of the deal, and good. Plus deal profit is $73. I still propose to increase the bet to 150 and start rising more. So this is when an intersection happens here, and if the chart does not roll back, the next point will appear at the bottom. Let's bet 150 and leave it at that. Yeah, another trade will be also 150. So down deal. Let's start technical analysis for what we see here. First, we have established a new resistance zone. We can also identify support zone. We open downward because a resistance area was formed, and then the chart is likely to move down. It moves smoothly. This means that most likely it will break through this support zone, perhaps a little, but it will break through, and then there will also be an upward adjustment. But in the overall picture, my forecast is that we will still go down as in the overall picture. And what we see from the second indicator is that we also have two good red bars. Good trend was downward. Now I'll remove the arrows. Here are practically 3 candles. Thanks to them, these bars were formed, which indicates the beginning of strong volatility and a rollback. Yeah, good. Plus deal profit is $105. The current balance is $278. All deals will be in my Telegram channel. You can find the link in the description. And let's move on to the next concept. So here on the next concept, let's go down and begin our technical analysis. Let's highlight the level of resistance and support. We see that we have reached the resistance level, and then there was a rollback and the drawdown. Then the market recovered again and a short period of consolidation began. Consolidation is when the price moves at the same level as small range. That's why we open down, because 3 red candles are formed. This suggests that the market will decline a little. Also, according to the general trend, the first indicator shows 3 points at the top. This is also a drawdown. And according to the second indicator, we see that there's a slight consolidation, 2 red, 2 green. Good. 3 seconds until the end of the deal. Yeah, we see 2 red bars formed. Plus deal profit is $109. Good. Yeah, this deal is also closed, and plus we see a little uncertainty, therefore we need to use as many indicators as possible, but the basis will also always be technical analysis. Let's move on. Now we have moved to the next concept. Let's open up and start our technical analysis. So first, we can highlight the area of resistance and support. Let's figure it out. A support area was established, thereby creating 5 candles, including ours. Yeah. That means that the support area will not be broken, but there will be a reversal to the resistance area, so we opened up. So what we see is that according to the first indicator, we see a long distance to the global market reversal. Perhaps this is a short-term jump. Then there will be a decrease. Also, the second indicator, we see that we are experiencing drawdowns, but the bars are constantly either small or large, and they constantly change their length. As we see here, there are many green candles, and what we see, the deal is plus, balance is more than $500. So let's move on to the next concept. So good. Let's open down and start our technical analysis. Let's start by not selecting the areas because growth is happening and we will try to catch the turning points. What we see here is that our general trend has jumped up, but the bars are starting to decrease. Most likely there will be a rollback, but it will grow. We see it. There's a growth because we saw a sharp drop. And the market is recovering. Let's get a look. $150. 8 seconds left. Yeah, we see decreasing. That's good. Plus deal. Profit is $120. The balance is $632. And don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube and Telegram channel, so you can find the links in the description. Let's move on. So we moved on to the next concept. Let's open up and start our technical analysis. Let's find out why we opened for an increase. First, if we highlight the area of resistance and support, we see that it's small and the market will open toward the resistance area. Therefore, we opened for an increase. Secondly, a short period of consolidation begins when the price remains at the same level and a drawdown has occurred. Now a reversal is taking place in this period of consolidation. Further, if we look at our first parabolic indicator, we see that the point crosses. That means the trend will change. And according to the second indicator, we see that 2 green bars are formed. That also means an increase in the trend. Let's see. 9 seconds left until the end of the deal. We can increase it. Zoom. I hope this deal will be a plus. Let's zoom more. It's moving quite well. The deal is 0. This is not bad. At the last moment, the chart decreased a little, but yeah, we don't despair and move on to the next concept. Now we have moved to the next concept. The situation here is interesting. Let's open up and start our technical analysis. Let's find out why we opened up. First, if we highlight the area of resistance and support, we see that the movement towards the resistance area begins. Most likely, this area will be broken and we will move to the next resistance area. We see that 2 points have formed from the first indicator. We also see that the last candles have formed downward shadows that indicate strong pullbacks. What does an increase in trend show? And also, if we look at the second indicator, from the red candle, the trend went up. We see it here. The candles began to decrease, and yeah, average mark and 3 seconds until the end of the deal. Yeah, plus deal. We have overcome this resistance level, roll back a little, and maybe yeah. Let's move on to the next concept. So we moved on to the next concept. Let's open up. We'll begin technical analysis. If we highlight the resistance and support areas, there was a reversal. It would be more correct to say that the support area has not really established itself, because the previous support area is at the same level. So in fact, it was achieved and it was not overcome, but a rollback occurred. That's why we opted for an increase. Also, if you look at the second indicator, there is a slight uncertainty in the red bars. That is, in our case, they are decreasing and showing the same rollback upward. Let's see. There are 6 seconds until the end of the deal. The candle is in slight uncertainty, but it's still growing. This deal is blessed. Profit is $94. Good. All deals will be in my Telegram channel. I suggest move on. Yeah, we immediately open up and begin our technical analysis. Why did we open for an increase? If we highlight the resistance and support area, we're going through a bit of a period of consolidation at the moment. That is, the price is at the same level. We see that we have almost reached this support level, and I predict that there will be a reversal in the opposite direction. And there may be a big or small recovery. I hope there will be a strong recovery, but it will still happen. Also, on the second indicator, we see that the red ones are starting to grow. As a result of this, the red bars begin to grow. We see that our period of consolidation is short, and in the meantime, this does not tell us anything. We see, let's look, plus deal, $117 profit. We also see that the previous candle has a large shadow. Perhaps there will be a change in trend soon. Let's move on to the next concept. So now we have moved to the concept. Let's immediately open down and start technical analysis. If we choose the global resistance area, not global, and also approximately support area, we see that we have almost reached 3. We're seeing the shadows. That means that there will most likely be a reversal. And also the second indicator shows that the candles have been decreasing. That means volatility is also decreasing. That means that there will be most likely be a reversal and overcoming the 0 mark. Let's see for the situation at the moment. There's a really good decrease in 4 seconds until the end of the deal. The candle falls further and further. Yeah, the deal is a blast. Profit $123. Good. More than $1,000 on my balance. Let's move on to the last concept for today. And then sum it up. So now we have moved to the next concept. The situation here is interesting. Let's open up. Next, let's start technical analysis. So first, a new area of resistance and support has been established. We see after establishing the resistance area at a given point, and the chart began to move down. We opened up because this support level will not be reached and the reversal will happen earlier. And yet the trend will go up. Even looking at the global picture, we see that there was a strong drawdown. After this drawdown, we experienced a slight recovery. Then there was a drawdown. Recovery will also occur. There won't be such a deep drawdown. So we see it in the chart. Further, according to the second indicator, we see that volatility is growing. That means there may be sharp changes in the chart. Let's see until the end of the deal. 4 seconds. Great, good deal. And let's sum it up. Hello traders, my name is Lynn and you're on my YouTube channel where I show you how to trade in minor options. Here you'll find the most profitable and easiest trading strategies. So on my balance we see $1,196. The amount of deals was $150, except for the first deal it was $100. Then we increased it. Good. We traded on the minute time frame, also on concept pairs, and these concept pairs are today. So some payout percentages have fallen, but that's okay. Here are my settings. This is a minute time frame and candles. Also about the indicator. We traded using 2 indicators, cool indicators, momentum and parabolic. Also using, there are the settings. You can copy it. And also the second. Also the usual settings, default settings, but you can copy it. So that's it for today, and thanks for watching. See you in the next video.